I choose to continue speaking, to continue asking uncomfortable questions. I do this not because I hate Uganda, but precisely because I love Africa and want better for our continent. I am tired of seeing African people denied the democratic rights that people in other parts of the world take for granted. I am tired of seeing elections that are predetermined, of seeing opposition candidates harassed, of seeing the will of the people systematically thwarted. Some will say I am being too harsh, that I do not understand the complexities, that stability is more important than democracy. I reject these arguments because they are the same arguments used to justify authoritarian rule throughout African history. They are patronizing arguments that treat African people as children who cannot be trusted with self-governance. Uganda is ready for democracy. Uganda has always been ready for democracy. Uganda deserves democracy. The question is not whether Ugandans are capable of governing themselves. The question is whether those who currently hold power will respect the will of the people. As the 2026 elections approach, the world will be watching Uganda closely. But brothers and sisters, what matters most is not what international observers think. What matters most is what you, the people of Uganda, decide to do. Will you accept this situation or will you demand better? Will you turn out to vote despite obstacles and intimidation? Will you document irregularities and speak out about injustices? Will you protect each other at polling stations? Will you insist that your votes be counted honestly? These are the choices before you, and they are choices that only you can make. I can shine a light on injustices, but I cannot vote in your elections. I cannot organize your communities. I cannot stand up to intimidation on your behalf. That is your work to do. Work that requires courage, but work that is essential if Uganda is to have a democratic future. Remember that every dictatorship eventually falls. Every authoritarian system eventually crumbles. The question is not whether change will come to Uganda. The question is when it will come, how it will come, and what price will be paid for it. Peaceful democratic change requires that those in power respect democratic processes and accept the possibility of losing. When I see those campaign posters dominating Entebbe Airport, I see a leader who is not confident in his democratic support, who feels the need to overwhelm through propaganda rather than persuade through argument. I see a system that is brittle rather than strong, that depends on control rather than legitimacy. Brothers and sisters, the struggle for democracy in Uganda is part of a larger struggle across our continent. When authoritarianism succeeds in one country, it emboldens authoritarians elsewhere. When citizens successfully demand their rights in one place, it inspires citizens everywhere. Your struggle is our struggle. Your victory will be our victory. I stand in solidarity with all Ugandans working for free and fair elections who are risking their safety to demand their rights. I stand with the young people organizing despite intimidation, with the opposition candidates who persist despite systematic obstacles, and most especially with the ordinary citizens who will show up to vote regardless of the challenges they face. Go forward with courage and with hope. Organize yourselves. Protect each other. Document everything. Speak truth even when it is dangerous, and above all, vote. Vote in numbers too large to manipulate. Vote despite obstacles. Vote for the future you want to see rather than for the past that some would force you to accept. Your votes are your power, and no amount of propaganda can substitute for genuine democratic legitimacy. The new Uganda that Bobi Wine speaks of, where all citizens are equal regardless of tribe, where young people have opportunities, where democracy is real, that Uganda is possible. But it will not be given to you by those who currently hold power. It must be claimed by you through your own collective action, your own courage, your own insistence on democratic rights. I will continue speaking about what happens in Uganda, sharing your story with the world. But the outcome depends on you, brothers and sisters. May you find the courage to claim the democracy you deserve. May you build the Uganda you dream of, and may you prove to the world that African people are fully capable of governing themselves through genuine democratic processes. The future is yours to shape. Go forward and shape it well.